When we were out of town, I mentioned that Art and Homesteading came over and took care of our animals, and they saved a baby chick from the water. It was a really kind of a cool experience, they said. Alex had the thought to turn the chick upside down and help drain what was in their throat. But it looks like it's dirty and gross, but there's nothing dead inside, so that's really happy. But they pretty much saved the chick's life. They turned on the heater, they warmed it up, they took really good care of it and took it home, warmed it up, brought it back, and it's doing really well. Well, yesterday when Emma came out to do the afternoon check, much like we're doing right now, there was a chick that had expired in the water. So that was really sad to see that we lost one. It must have fallen in and couldn't get out. We've tried to be super careful with not having water bins when the kids would swim in their little totes in the backyard. I always tried to keep them drained. I did not want to have that problem. You can only do the best you can. So unfortunately we did lose one. If I'm correct with my colors, I think it was a rooster. So that would be, I mean, if you're gonna lose one, I'd rather it be a rooster. Let's just be honest. Anyway, so Emma and I are gonna come out and pick the few beets that we have in the garden. I hope we're not too late. Michelle Cutler, my friend over, her channel is Michelle Cutler. Anyway, she had said if you leave them in the ground too long, they'll turn woody, so probably just have a weird flavor. So I'm really hoping I can see a few poking up. I'm really hoping that they will be tasty. My sunflowers are doing amazing. So I'm really hoping to plant a lot more of those next year because that's super fun. So when do I pick spaghetti squash? Help. Leave it in the comments below. I'm new to this stuff. Do I wait till it's yellow? Do I pick it now when it's green? Help a lady out. My pumpkins, I would have assumed I would have had some already on the vine. So I don't know. I've got a bunch of flowers, but I'm not seeing any plants. So I'm really worried we're getting later on in the season. We might not get a yield of pumpkins, which would be sad. I stand corrected. I have one pumpkin. Let me show you. Emma is not a happy camper right now. Oh, we have tried our best to keep the chickens contained. They jump out. We just have not had the mental energy to fix the situation. Next year, we will have a different setup. I don't know what yet. We will have the garden somehow blocked off, or we will have a better situation so the chickens won't get out. It's really frustrating to put a lot of time and effort into a garden and just to have it chomped by your chickens. And granted, I mean, it is food for them and that is great, but we want food too. Let's go pick those beets. All right. The ground might be too hard. Oh! Ah! Well, that's a great harvest right there.
It's cute. I want to pick this.
It is cute.
I'm going to pick this huge one.
Okay. There is a tiny one next to it, but I'm just going to leave that there. Hang on. Kind of wiggle it.
That did not work.
You're going to have to go get a shovel or something.
You can see it though. It's not super big.
Mommy, there is poop in your garden.
There's poop in my garden, Sarah?
Yeah, dog poop.
Dog poop. That's not the kind of poop you want in your garden.
Look, behind you. Ew. 'Cause dogs.
That one's even better.
There we go.
Those are some awesome beets. Mm-hmm. Sad.
Maybe we should just leave them.
I
Maybe.
like your beets replanted, but not your beets replanted.
Not sure what to think.
They could have gotten so much bigger.
I know.
This is the biggest one we have.
How do you feel about your harvest?
Like we should have waited a lot longer.
And maybe some bunny fertilizer for next year.
Probably.
Suggestions. Should we have waited longer? Obviously they're small.
I just like those
Our
beets,
soil kind
but
of
not so
isn't
nice.
ideal, so we do need to improve the soil. We know that. So I don't know. Should we leave the other ones there? I don't want to leave them too long and they go gross. Would it be better to just eat the little ones? Laura Jean over at Art and Homesteading gave me a handful of the ones from her garden. I'm really excited about that. I really wanted to have enough to pickle and to put up, and so next year we're really hoping to do some different things with the garden. But give me some suggestions, would you please? This is what happens when one just does not want to wear pants. Who can relate? I can. So we are headed to our first homeschool co-op for the semester. We're really excited about it, and we're doing history, art, and science. And so the struggle with the pants is that we will be at the park with the littles while the bigs are in their co-op. And thanks for coming along today with us on this crazy adventure that we like to call homesteading. We appreciate your likes, comments, shares, and subscribing. And we hope to see you tomorrow. Unless she kills me and hides my body, then you will see everybody else. Thanks for the support. We'll see you tomorrow.